This is your Eastern Mountains neighborhood forecast.
Well, it's going to be a cold start to the day. It's going to be a dry start to the day. And really, most of us in the Eastern Mountains will be dry through the day today as well. All right, let's take a look at the forecast here. It's so cold, this is so low, but you're talking temperatures in the low 20s, maybe some upper teens this morning. Then we're up into the low to mid 50s here. And this bar graph that you're seeing here is for Susanville, just kind of give you an idea. But here you can see here we're up to about mid 50s. Notice no rain coming from the clouds there for Susanville. Again, that's today, but by this evening you got rain and snow. Bernie, Paradise, I think later on this evening, late afternoon, early evening, you'll start to see some of those showers kick in. Hey, by the way, there's a winter weather advisory for tonight, late tonight through 5 p.m. on Thursday. So through the day on Thursday, you've got some of that snow. This is going to impact some of these higher mountain communities. Now, it's mainly above 5,000 feet where we have this advisory, but we could see snow down over some of those higher mountain passes. Now, I mentioned yesterday I'm not terribly concerned about travel, and really I'm not for the most part, but I think there are going to be some of those higher mountain passes east of the valley in particular, as you start heading up on Highway 299, Cedar Pass, for example, some of those higher mountain passes east of I-5 on Highway 44, Highway 36, there could be the potential for some chain requirements. And on top of that, you're talking about gusty winds with that as well. And snow up to 6 inches of snow. When you get that much snow, possibly, it could create some travel concerns. All right, so let's take you through the day today. As I mentioned, a good portion of us in the Eastern Mountains will be dry all day long today. Here's noon. All of the Eastern Mountains are dry, mostly cloudy skies. Taking about 3 p.m., still everyone is dry in the Eastern Mountains. Later on this evening, now we're starting to see kind of kick in for Bernie, Shingletown. Not a lot of snow at this point, but look at Lassen Park. There's the snow there. So we're going to see some snow. We'll probably see it on the road through Lassen Park, going through Lassen Park to see some of that snow. But again, we're just at 6 p.m. beginning to see some of that rain for Shingletown and Bernie. So late afternoon, early evening, extreme western portions of the Eastern Mountains seeing some of those showers. Then by tonight, it's kicking off to the east. We've got that snow in there. This is when, of course, we start talking about that winter weather advisory. Now notice where the snow is. You can see here between Bernie and Susanville, some of those higher mountain passes could see some snow and chain requirements. There's around Chester. Chester is kind of in the borderline where we're starting to see some of that snow. Bernie, you may see a mix. I think that might be pushing it. I think Bernie, you're going to be mainly in the form of rain. Shingletown, 3,500 feet, rain. But Viola, upper Shingletown, possibly some snow, maybe even some light accumulating snow there as well. So again, think of those snow levels around 4,500 feet, give or take. All right, so here's your forecast for today. 50 in Fall River Mills, 50 in Bieber, 52 degrees for Bernie. You saw the timing when the rain is moving in, so we're not going to really talk about that a whole lot here. We'll just kind of take a look at these temperatures. Summit Lake about 38, 50 in Lake Almanor Peninsula, and 53 degrees for Chester. All right, we take you to the south with Paradise about 58 degrees, 52 degrees for Greenville, Janesville about 47, and 48 degrees in Mineral. All right, let's take a look at that 7-day outlook for Susanville. And you can see those showers coming in this evening and tonight, but dry through the day. And then off and on chances for showers of snow levels between 5,000 and 5,500 feet Thursday, Friday, maybe lingering into Saturday, but drying out and actually beginning to warm up, especially for early next week.